There's Mr. Roy. We got a new rooster from our good friend. We did a chicken swap. He's loving his life here with his new ladies. We moved the chickens out to start preparing this field to plant. But of course we got more snow. Happy Wednesday, everyone. My name is Sabine, and this is our first season here on the farm. This is our first spring garden. Last year we didn't get here until mid-June, so I'm very excited to be growing. I thought today I'd take the time to show you where we are planning to plant, where we are planting, and just what's going on. Here's one of our crabapple trees that got damaged. It just split right in half. Our chickens are preparing my market garden. That's what I'm gonna grow. So I'm gonna grow the majority of stuff that I wanna bring to market, that I'm growing in bulk, that needs a lot of space. And it's not ready yet. So hopefully it'll be ready by mid-May, so I have another month. There's still snow on the ground here. We got an inch last night, but it's melting quickly and I'm excited for this spring to come. So we have two garden spaces. They're both new to us this year. The place that we planted last year, we decided not to plant because there was too much shade. It was too far away from any of the facilities that we frequented, so it was too far away from our barn or our house, so it was kind of out of sight, out of mind. It got way overrun with weeds, so we're changing our strategy this year. So we have two garden spaces, and this first space I'm going to show you, the only space that's really planted with anything is our home garden. Originally this garden was just going to be for our homegrown stuff, but my garden across the street obviously isn't ready, and I want to start growing stuff for market because markets are starting. This first bed is a bunch of garlic, and you can see some of it is starting to come up. You can see it sticking up out of the snow. Then this next bed, we have some shallots, and these next three beds are currently unplanted. We're going to be putting some onions in there, onions and leeks too. Then, of course, I have my 2 rows of peas. Our peas aren't doing that great. I would say they're surviving, not thriving. They haven't been watered because I haven't hooked up my watering system, and it hasn't rained that often. So yeah, I haven't hooked up my watering system yet, and I need to do that. I think that they're broken. I think that the pipes burst. So they're doing pretty good given that I haven't watered them. That has been pretty dry and pretty cold. These next couple of weeks we're supposed to get lots of rain, so I'm hoping they'll snap back with the warm weather and that they'll have some ready for market in just a couple weeks. In this bed right here, in the front we have the spinach that I transplanted. Then we have maybe another 1.5 foot of spinach. This is our first sprouts. Do you see them coming up? Tons of little spinach sprouts. Right there on the left. Beautiful. In the rest of that spinach bed, I have just a bunch of other greens. I think it is Mizuna and Swiss chard that is growing in there. After our greens beds, we have a bed of beets, which we hand sown 3 different types of beets: Early Wonder, Chiyoga, and a golden beet. And these, I think I will take some of them to market. Of course, Zach will want to eat some here, but I have a lot more beets to grow that I'm going to be planting across the street in the market garden once we have that all set. And then here, in these 2 beds, we have our carrots. Now, I've never really successfully grown carrots in one season. They're super finicky to plant and seed. We seeded these using our Earthway seeder, so hopefully that will help ensure that they were planted more correctly than when you hand plant them. Oh, look at, we have a visitor. Hi, James Dean. Hi, JJ. He just loves people. Hi, buddy. Okay, so 2 beds of carrots. And then in this next bed, I planted a bunch of radishes, French breakfast radishes. Radishes are so quick to grow, and I'm so excited to have a whole bed of them in my garden. Then I have a row of turnips. Oh no, turnips and then radishes. A bed of arugula. Arugula is so good, and I'm very excited to be growing it separate. I thought about growing it as part of like a salad mix of cut greens, and I might still do that, but for right now we're gonna just be growing it separately, bagging and selling it separately. So, and these last 3 beds, 1, 2, 3, those 3 beds we haven't planted yet. I'm gonna be putting some lettuce in there, but I just wanted to wait for this snow to pass. Just past our garden, we have an old horse barn, the foundation of an old horse barn. And this is where we want to plant maybe a herb garden. I kind of want it to be a rose garden. We'll see what happens here. That's it for what we have growing in our garden right now. It's April 22nd. I'm thrilled to just be having stuff in the ground right now. Where are we going, James Dean? We're going inside?